How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the Wolves Den. I'm your host Victor, and today I'm going to be reviewing for you Rob Zombie's 31. Alright, now I just saw this movie last night being December 30th. A buddy of mine recently just watched this. He's a big Rob Zombie fan, and he thought it was okay. I wasn't looking too much into that wording, but after watching the trailer, I did have my curiosity piqued, so I decided to Redbox it, because that's cheap and easy to get a movie. Especially if it ends up being crap. You only wasted like $1.50, depending on wherever the hell you live. So, this is going to be fun. Alright, so I'm just going to mention the cast first real quick. It stars Sheri Moon Zombie, Malcolm McDowell, Meg Foster, Jeff Daniel Phillips, and an amazing performance by Richard Brake. Plot of this movie, it's a very simple plot, and it's an easy to understand plot. It kind of follows a similar trend as like the classic Chainsaw Massacre. It's just this van of people, friends, who are traveling to a place, and along the way they end up, shit hits the fan. I'm not gonna say what, but shit hits the fan, and they, screw it. I'm just gonna spoil this movie for you guys. They end up getting kidnapped. Some of them get killed, but 5 of them end up getting kidnapped by these individuals, and they have to play this game called 31. It doesn't really explain the 31 that well. It kind of does, but it's like weird. And what it is they have to survive for 12 hours and hopefully not get killed. And once those 12 hours are up, they're good to go. But it's not like a Saw movie where they have to survive traps or anything. They actually have to deal with these killers who are getting paid to do this. It's kind of it's done in the sense of a circus. The killers are the performers, and those who host it are both the hosts and the audience at the same time. And they're making bets the whole time. But I will say this was an amazing concept for a horror movie. The concept was amazing. It had bad execution though. Honestly, I don't know if it was the fault of Rob Zombie himself, because he is the full-on creator of this. He wrote it, screenplayed, and directed. I think he produced it too. I think he was a bunch of things for this movie. But again though, it was a bad execution. The acting was really bad for the most part. Richard Brake, he was the only the character he played was the only character I actually liked. I loved his performance with that character. I'm not even kidding. Holy hell. Everyone else though, it was really bad. It was just bad acting, and at the same time, the script gave them bad characters. The movie couldn't, before they ended up getting kidnapped, when everything was happy go lucky, the movie could not stay away from some form of a sexual innuendo for 5 seconds. Every 5 seconds, there was either something word of mouth that was sexual, or a male or female character doing something with their bodies in a sexual manner. That's fine and dandy for fun, but it was really overkill, and it made me hate the characters really freaking fast. That's not good. In a horror movie and in a slasher flick, you want to root for the victims. I didn't give a shit if these victims died. I hated them right off the get-go. I was hoping they would be dead. I was hoping that the faster, the better. Just, The location, though, that this 31 took place was really cool. I remember hearing in the special features, a bunch of behind-the-scenes stuff. That was actually pretty cool, the behind-the-scenes stuff with the special features on the whole production and stuff. That was pretty cool. It mentioned how they were in like this factory type of place. So it worked really well for what the movie was wanting to do. The setting was cool. Practical effects, I mean, you can tell it was low budget. The practical effects were obvious. There were moments of really good, and there were moments of, yeah, that's a dummy. There's a lot of obvious moments, and there was a lot of good moments. So it's like 50-50. So overall, that's not too good. But as a Rob Zombie movie, you're expecting to see a lot of blood, no matter what. Doesn't matter. And in typical fashion, one person lives. I'm not going to say which character, whether it's male or female, but one person lives, typical fashion of a movie like this. Okay, now I gotta backtrack to Richard Brake though. His performance was absolutely awesome. There was a few other people who did give good performances, and I don't mean the main cast. But his performance was easily the number one in the whole movie. His character was awesome. He was a villainous character, but you wanted him to kill these people. You did. You wanted him in particular. You didn't just want them to die. You wanted him to kill them. He has this intro to this movie. Yeah, he is the intro to the movie. And even though the movie itself as a whole was not that good, this was an amazing intro. Like, if I had to rank the intro by itself, it would get an A+. Easily. The performance he gives is awesome. I love it. Like, if the movie had like a shit ton more of him, it would have really helped out. It would have potentially not saved the movie, but eased it to make it possibly okay, maybe. But sadly, that's not the case. What you do see of him though is very worthwhile, honestly. Like, out of this whole movie though, his performance is great. I love the guy. I've enjoyed almost every movie I've ever seen him in. I haven't seen all of his movies, but what I have seen, he's awesome in general. So when I saw him on screen, I was curious to see what kind of villainous thing he was going to do, because he's pretty good. And I was impressed. I would applaud him if I could clap, but I'm in my sling. So my final grade for this movie though is easily a D. It's not too good. The stuff involving Richard Brake is awesome. Those are worth seeing. If I were to advise seeing this movie, don't go into it with high expectations. But I will say it's worth seeing at least once, just so you can see his performance. Because his performance in the movie is that good. It really is. I can only see myself seeing this like during the Halloween season, and that's pretty much about it. It's not like one of the amazing horror movies that you could watch at any time during the year and enjoy watching it. Like for example, the classic Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Yeah, I enjoy watching that movie. I watch it multiple times, not on Halloween, because it's a good movie. This, not the case. It's not in that category. This would only be for a Halloween type of thing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to me. If you like what I have to offer, stick around. It'll be awesome. Comment down below if you saw this movie, what you think of it, whether or not you're gonna see it if you haven't seen it yet. Give me your thoughts on Richard Brake's performance, all the other people. I want to know what you people think. But till next time, I'll see you guys later.